Welcome to episode 7 of flipping PCs until I buy whatever I want. So this could be custom builds where I get paid for parts and labor. This could be flipping PCs, so I refurbish PCs, put together parts that I find good deals on, or it could be upgrading and repairing people's PCs. And the few things that I've bought is an M3 iPad Air, and it's been working amazing. It's super high quality, just like the other two items that I've bought, but I use it for a lot of stuff, and it is super useful. It's super powerful as well. I also bought an A1 from Bamboo Labs, it's a 3D printer, and it's also been working amazing. I've had this many failed prints, so it is just amazing to not have to worry about the print failing overnight or if I need to do something else, even if it's just in the room. And then also I got an LTT screwdriver and an LTT precision screwdriver, and they're both high quality for the little time that I've already used them. And so I'm glad that I made a good purchase on those. And my current goal is a ticket to Tanzania. From where I live in Chicago, it is about $1,000. And I want to go again because I've been there 3 times before, but I need to buy my ticket again. We are about a fifth of the way there because last episode we sold 2 CPUs, one CPU that I had in inventory, and then one CPU that I took from a computer and that I took apart. In this episode, I will use kind of the rest of the parts from that computer besides the case. I'll case swap, change the CPU cooler, maybe add cable extensions, and then I should be good to list it. And I got a 3600 for $50, I believe, off Facing Marketplace. I also have one PC listed for $350, and it's just a white and black PC, but I'm going to list it on Java because Facebook Marketplace doesn't have as much reach as Java does. So yeah, let's go do it. I have to go measure and weigh it. Alright, so I just finished putting together the parts list, and it's gonna have basically all the parts from the last build except for the CPU, which I'm switching out for $3,600. I bought it for $50 off Facing Marketplace, and I don't really want to record because I didn't want to ask. I was too scared, but maybe next time. And then I am going to also switch out the cooler for an ID Cooling generic cooler. I think it's called the 214 XT. But it's black RGB, which is going to go well with the case, which is the Samma 3509, and it's black mid-tower. It's not fish tank, but it has that 3 fans on the front, 1 fan on the back, and they're all RGB. And Samma cases have been good in the past, in my opinion, that I've used. And then I'm also going to switch out the PSU for a 650 watt. Still from Corsair, it's the CX650, I think. It's not modular, but the current one is just overkill for 850 watts for the parts that we're using. So yeah, I'm also gonna keep the SSD as well because some people would switch it to 512, but I think 1 terabyte's fine. Well, let's build it now. Nice. It's been a few days since I started building the PC, so I had some things going on. I just finished building it. Basically, I'm just waiting for an RGB splitter to come from Amazon. It was about $7. Once that comes, then I'll install it in the system. I also just sold a PC. They came right as I was building it. They texted me, and then they were waiting for 10 minutes, so I was surprised they didn't come knock, but it's okay because I sold the PC and the money is right here. So $375. It was on Facebook Marketplace. They messaged me out of the blue, and my stuff on Facebook Marketplace hasn't been getting much clicks or anything. And so I'm glad that I finally sold it. It was about this much profit. I don't really know how much profit, but it's over $100, which is good. And then also I sold the B250 motherboard. I listed it on Java and eBay, and I sold that for $65. I get paid. I think I paid $20 for it, so about $45 profit. So I'm gonna pack that up and ship it right now. And then I need to make sure I cover all my finances with the cash that I just got in, and then the online payment that I'll get with the motherboard and the RGB splitter. So let's package up the motherboard. I should probably get something to hold it in place, like bubble wrap. So let me find some. So I just shipped it out, and so now the splitter came. It's right here. Splitter came for the RGB, so I'm gonna install that in the PC. So as you can see, it booted and it cycled through all the debug lights, and then it went good, so I can see the Windows install screen. But I'm gonna update the BIOS just in case, and then install Windows, install all the drivers, and then I can take pictures and list it. So let's update the BIOS. Alright, so over the weekend I tested and everything is working, so now that it's all working, I'm gonna take pictures and then put it on Java and eBay and Facebook Marketplace, and I think I'm gonna list it for 600, 650, 700 maybe. So yeah, let's take pictures. Let me go weigh it now. I tested everything using OCCT after I updated the BIOS, and it worked perfectly with no issues that were brought up that were displayed, and there was no overheating issues as well, which is good. And then I updated Windows and the GPU drivers as well, and then I took pictures and listed it, and so it is listed on all three platforms: eBay, Java, and Facebook Marketplace. So we'll just wait for them to sell. This episode I sold two things. I sold the PC, which was the white and black one that I had listed for a while, and I made about $125 profit on it. And then I also sold a motherboard online on Java. It was a mini ITX B250, and I made about $45 profit. So that's another $170-ish profit added. So we're at about $370 out of $1,000 for a plane ticket to Tanzania. So next episode, we will hopefully sell the PC that we built this one and maybe build another.